Hello. Hey, Krinko. Good morning. How's it going? I feel like I've seen it's just been popping this week with the live streams. I think there's been one like every day, which is so fun. Not just from me, but like from others as well. So, hey, Kokoro. Hey, Ian. Ian, I feel like I've seen you like 7 times this week on YouTube, which is so fun. I love it. Um, Speaking of which, Brielle and I will be live on her channel tonight at 6 p.m. I don't know, we just thought might as well keep the chain going, right? Anyway, let me know how you're doing. Does anybody have anything fun? Any updates? Hey Meredith. You have been pumping out the content over there with those little podcast episodes. Oh, you missed the first few words of the sentence? Which sentence? Oh, okay, does StreamYard like have some delay? I can just start over everything I've said. Hey Olivia, good to see you. What was I saying? I don't know. It's all gone now. I think just that everybody's been live. Did you guys hear that part? I don't know. Okay, that's so weird that the stream keeps delaying. So do I just need to sit in silence for 30 seconds? Wait, okay, no one has told me this? Well, good thing I usually just start by drinking my coffee in silence. Okay. Well, let me just start from the beginning. Hello, everyone. How is it going? Welcome to the stream. Maybe I should use that 30 seconds. I could sing a theme song. Well, there is that like 30-second countdown situation thing. But I just felt like that was like, I'm here. Might as well just start, But I didn't realize there was such a delay. I don't know. Interesting. I have actually noticed that when watching other people's streams. I just thought it was my like computer being slow. Wow. Everyone, this is prepare to have your stream quality upgraded. Anyway, um, does anybody have any fun updates that we're all working on or that you're working on? Anything exciting? I was talking about, I don't know how much of this you heard, but I feel like this week has been like every night there has been a live stream, which is so fun because I don't have a social life. So now I do. And speaking of which, Brielle and I will be live on her channel tonight at 6. So that is what you missed on Glee. Okay. Kokro says, I started reading an ebook that I got on BookBub. Oh no, my kidnapper's hot. Drop the link. Anyway, I have a feeling this is like a more how one might say erotic book than I usually go for, but I could be tempted. Ooh, what are you doing for your Nano in December challenge, Cranko? Sounds fun. Meredith says, I need to rewrite the end of my book, so no big deal or anything. Real. Mm-hmm. And I agree. Oh no, my kidnapper is hot is the perfect book for this group. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes those books are a journey. Powering through, excuse me, powering through my mystery novel, hoping to get to 15K words today. I'm 1K away. That's awesome, Olivia. Wow. Everybody's doing all the things. I am working on, I'm not on chapter 21. I don't know why that's the chapter that's open. I'm working on Act 2, Part 1 revisions. How I'm kind of doing it, which I didn't realize I was doing it this way, but it actually really worked out with Act 1 was that I kind of like went in with all the changes into the chapters. And then I went back and reread it from beginning to end of Act 1 so that I could, and then kind of line edited through it. Meredith, don't say these things to me. It's hurtful. I'm actually on chapter, no, if I'm on chapter 12 right now, somebody needs to end it all. No, I'm on chapter 14. You hear me? Anyway, hey, Duke of Denver. Here's someone who's actually nice to me at Meredith. It's fine. Um, I'm doing a silly but actually 100% going to make me cry book where an old rescue cat saves her witch minion from something. I don't know yet, but the cat is going to get an epic action scene. That's so fun. No comment. Hello, bottled water. Oh, Emma. Hi. Even though I don't think I can make the spreads, that's okay. I am live tonight, not on my channel, but on Brielle's. So, honestly, I feel like you guys are gonna get sick of me soon. I'm getting sick of me. Anyway, hey, bottled water. Good morning, Miss Blogger. Duke of Denver is working on the draft 1 reread. It looks promising. Which book am I working on? This is a great question. I don't know. No, okay. I do know. I just don't have a title. It's called Project Gas Station. It is a adult thriller rom-com. Yep. It's fine. I'm not doing much better. Each draft of the story has a different ending. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Is it hustling or is it just loneliness? Wow. Okay. No, it actually is hustling because I need to finish this book and I'm only on Act 2, Part 1, but like I have a fire in me right now to finish this thing. I think I'm gonna go lock in, you know. And we are trying to destroy your sleep schedule. I'm like every 12 hours, babe, I'm gonna be alive. Hey Margot. Bottled water will be at a conference at that time. No worries. Listen. Wait, I'm sorry. You're gonna be at a conference for 6 hours? RIP. You're gonna need some bottled water. Bottled water, let me tell you. I'm hoping this is the case for everyone, but you're not gonna get sick of me now. You're gonna get sick of me in November. That's when you're gonna get sick of me. But it's fine. I've had to outline like 3 different endings. Yeah. I keep thinking I've got the ending right, and then I'm like, "Oof, nope." Well, see, I'm not thinking about the ending of my book yet because I know it doesn't really make sense. So I'm just but it makes sense on the board. So I know how to make it make sense, allegedly. I am gonna go demon mode. I use the phrase goblin mode because I think it's more like I'm devouring everyone around me, you know? It's like the energy of goblin mode. Um, Listen, this is so real. My ending made sense too until it didn't. Also, hey, the Art Novice. Good to see you. I have used the word goblin mode before. I usually use it in reference to books. Like I tell my family, like, these are goblin, some books are regular books, and some books are goblin books. And one time I accidentally took a goblin book on vacation, but I didn't know it was gonna be a goblin book. Like, goblin books are books where, like, I will not talk to you until I'm done reading this book, and it's 800 pages, you know? And so I get that way with writing where, like, I think it was in June. It's like the featured video on my channel, I think, when you, like, go to my channel page, and it's, like, finishing my book, and I'm like, "Ah," in the thumbnail, which I'm like that in every thumbnail, but it's fine. That week, I wrote, like, 30,000 words in a week. Like, that is goblin mode when I'm, like, locking in, you know? The advantage of being an overwriter is there isn't much I need to add to draft 1, just need to figure out what to subtract. I think I'm kind of in the same place, but it's actually worse, in my opinion. Every being overwriter, underwriter, plotter, planter, whatever, it all has its drawbacks, you know? And it also all has its positives as well. I knew I was in the right place, but goblin mode really cements that. Listen. All right, let's get a clock up here. No, I don't even have a clock pulled up on my computer, which is jarring. Okay. All right. Clock. There we go. All right. Time to write. I will see you in 25 minutes. Go. All right. Sprint number one. How are we doing? It's funny. I feel like some 25-minute sprints go by in 2 seconds and some of them take 45 minutes. And I think that was a 45-minute one. But in a good way. Like I just like did so many things, which is weird. Um I finished adding a flashback into this scene and then I kind of looked at both of my outlines because one of them is the plot outline and one of them is the romance outline. Don't ask. And just kind of figured out what do I need to do for Act 2, Part 1, because that's where I'm at right now. And I've actually edited through most of that at some point. I don't remember when, but there's a new scene I need to add and like a few other changes I need to make before doing like a full read through, you know, of that act. And when I say read through, I mean like pretty much line edit through and also change a lot of like, it's not even line editing, it's like a lot of that interiority and like making sure that the where their head is at is actually where their head is supposed to be at, you know? So it's a lot more than just line editing, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, I could do with the major pacing around and talking out loud to myself to figure out this ending. I think that sounds like a good plan, Meredith. I say go for it. I feel for you. I hate when you think that everything's fine and then it is not. It is not, in fact, fine. Um, I think I finally accepted that I'm getting some SRS decision fatigue because of uni and the job hunting. So I'm sadly shelving writing for the foreseeable future while I try to rest. I think that is a good plan, although it makes me sad for you. I think instead of, okay, something you could think about, obviously you know yourself better, is to like if you want to keep the writing muscle going, is like writing something that doesn't have any pressure. So like a fan fiction or a short story or like maybe you keep writing scenes in that world, you know, and not every day. But if you want to keep that writing muscle going. But that's unfortunate. I hope that like I hope that you find a job and that all of that comes together and you can find a healthy balance because that is really hard to have to make that decision between writing and like work in school. And I've had to make that decision before and it's no fun. So you're always welcome in our sprints. We will support your university lifestyle. Duke of Denver drafted some social media. I don't know why I said it like that, but Kokoro, as an INFP, I process my thoughts better when I talk out loud. I do as well. I don't know what letters I am, but I also clearly process by talking out loud. So that's fun. I have developed a terrible hunger. This chat is always such a journey. That's it. Yep. Felt. Hey, Kristen. Good morning. Not usually writing this early, but found my way here. Well, we're glad to have you, Kristen. Trying out the early morning writing. I love to see it. I'm a huge proponent. Anyway, a lot of INFPs. I think that is what I am. I think I might be an INFJ. What is the difference between the J and the P? Does anybody know off the top of their head? I guess the number combination or letter combination in my head is INFJ. I don't know though. Kristen reread the scene I wrote yesterday during the first sprint while enjoying some tea and a lovely sunrise. The sun, no, she is still out. She is still asleep here, which is unfortunate. But soon it'll be rising. There's a lot of INFPs. Okay, INFJ. What is the J? I'm going to look that up in one moment. I always forget what letters I am. Definitely starts with an I, though. I'm already writing low pressure fan fiction. LOL. I think I'm just getting to the point of autistic burnout, which happens around this time every year. Well, take the rest that you need bottled water. Couldn't make breakfast until 2 p.m. Oh my goodness. Yes, please eat and take care of yourself. Bottled water. me when I look at the window. It's real. The oh, the J is for judging? Wait. Okay, wait. Like as in judging people? So judging or perceiving. So J's tend to be more organized than P's. Interesting. So is this like the difference between like I don't know. The J because I'm very action oriented, she says with a mad timeline behind her. Um Generally, like I'm an activator if you do all the strengths finder stuff. I know what I am with my strengths finder. This is interesting. Interesting. Judging or perceiving. Olivia is an ENTP. Love it. INFP. INFP is the one I hear the most. I don't know. INTP. Anyway, bye, Meredith. Have a good day at work. What are my top 3 strengths? I know my top 5 are I have positivity, input, includer, activator, and oh, my mom would be so disappointed. My mom teaches StrengthsFinder stuff. Like she goes to businesses and like when everybody does their StrengthsFinder and somebody comes in to like help them figure out like what that means for their team, that's what she does some stuff like that. So we all do the StrengthsFinder. But I know it's positivity, includer, activator. I think communication is up there for me. And input. Input is my number 1. Anyway, but I really do like the StrengthsFinder because it helps like it's very specific of like how do people with these strengths work with people with different strengths and like how like I think it helps explain and give nuance to people, in a really nice way cuz if I know like someone I know has empathy is their like 36th strength, then I know it's like it's not natural for them to like feel a lot of empathy. And that doesn't mean they have no empathy, but it's just not what comes like automatically. And my it's funny because my whole family has done it and my mom like coaches it. It's very like if there's like some argument, it's like, well, that's your low empathy and you're high achiever. Like that's kind of how we talk about it. Okay, INFJ, let's learn about me. Idealistic, loyal to their values, and people who are important to them want to be an external life. Want an external life that is congruent to their values. Quick to see possibilities, can be catalysts for implementing ideas, seek to understand people, and to help them fulfill their potential. Adaptable and flexible. Accepting unless a value is threatened. Actually, that's a really on brand. I think that's actually very true for me. Here's a note paraphrasing the internet. Judging describes preference for well-ordered outer world, creating structure and systematic approaches to life reduces stress. Okay, that's totally me. I mean, I'm sitting here at a 6 a.m. live stream that I do 3 times a week. I think. Anyway, this is just Hogwarts houses for psych nerds. Absolutely. Okay, Kristen's top 3 are discipline, empathy, and developer. Interesting. Oh, wait, this is a different strengths profile. VIA character strengths profile. I haven't done that one. I don't do the strengths for my characters. I could though. Like I think I sort of naturally do, but the strengths finder is kind of intense. It's also like usually people do it through work or school because it's like expensive. But I think it's really interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna be real with y'all because 90% of the people I meet are either INFP or INFJ. I'm starting to doubt the test works properly. I have heard a lot of INFPs, but that just might be like the people that you're around are similar to the people that you are, I don't know. I do like StrengthsFinder though because of that reason. It's like very specific. Anyway, Let's get another clock up here. I'm so sorry, everyone. Um, and I think I said this in the chat, but we're only going to do two 25-minute sprints today because I got to go to work, unfortunately. Um, but get back to your books, everybody. I'll see you in 25 minutes. All right. There's sprint number 2. How are we doing? I ended up dictating a scene, like a new scene to go in Act 2, Part 1, and I wrote 1,200 words during that sprint. Thank you. I will accept applause at this time. Mostly dictating, that's pretty normal. So, almost got to the end of it, and then I'll need to go back through and edit it today as well. So, still going strong, but I really do love this scene. It's very emotional. It's making me cry. Yeah, this is just preparation for November when I'm dictating and and honestly, I was not even writing that whole sprint, you know? Just it's how it goes. Um, hey SD Houston. Houston? Houston? Am I can I read? Um anyway, got my stream set up and got ready to take the kiddo out to the bus stop. That's awesome. Q, do I prefer dictating over typing? Welcome if you're new here. Yes, I dictate all my first drafts. So I will voice to text the entire first draft. It's like Houston, but you can call me Shannon. Sounds good, Shannon. Olivia got 500 words. That's awesome. I dictated 18K in one day. It was my verbal vomit draft. In one day? Shannon. I get that though. I have done similar numbers. I've for sure done 12K in a day doing dictating. So it is a game changer. But then it's kind of a mess to sort through. So it's it ends up averaging the same amount of time that it would take to type that number of words. But I just like the words that come out dictating. Kristen almost finished a new scene. That's awesome. Love to see it. I prefer dictation, but I'm also a very slow typer and I can't get faster no matter how many games I play to increase speed. I feel the same way. I think I'm like an average typer, but I just prefer the quality of the words with dictation too. I applied for extensions and panicked thinking I missed a hurdle requirement. You got this bottled water. I believe. Anyway, anyone else can feel free to share how they did. But that will be the end of the stream for this morning. I will be live on Brielle's channel. I won't be streaming to this channel though. So make sure you go to subscribe to Brielle Writes, and I'll be live at 6 p.m. Central Time today. So, Kristen, I haven't tried dictation yet. Not sure my brain will like it, but I'd like to try it someday. Yeah, it doesn't work for everybody, but when it works, it works. So, yeah. All right. Got my document open, but it's set up for when I get back from the bus stop. And unfortunately, we are ending stream now, but feel free to go back. And I have 60 of these. So there's always more writing to be done. I think my problem is that I am not verbally articulate, so writing is actually easier. And that's so true. So for some people. So it just depends on how your brain works. But yeah, I'll see you guys tonight on Brielle's channel, or later this week for video, or next week for some more morning streams. So have a great weekend if I don't see you until then. Bye.